WTF, we're doing a podcast. I'm Nikki.
And I'm Michelle. This is 50. Welcome to What the 50. Join us on our continued journey to simplify our lives.
We will seek the answers from the experts and offer tips, tools, and techniques to live your life with confidence and joy. Are we ready?
Let's go.
Hey, Mish.
Hi, Nikki.
How are you?
I am hot.
I know,
I'm hot.
but it's okay. So you know I've been trying to get you to try something different this year, right?
Yes.
And are we going to do it? Because our book is...
The year of yes.
So we have to say yes to a lot of things.
I'm going to say yes. I'm already hot and I haven't even done it yet, but I'm going to say yes.
Okay, so it's at the hot box.
I don't know how I'm going to do that, but I am going to do it and you're going to be there with me, right?
Of course.
Please?
I don't know what we'll wear, but...
No, we figure that out, but you have to be there with me. That's all I need you to say.
But I hear...
Just say yes to that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. But in all truth and fact, I hear that it's really good. And I heard it's good for menopause.
It's good for a lot of things. It's contrast therapy, but the experts will tell us more about it.
And here we are at the hot box,
The hot box.
with Terry and Senna.
Thank you very much. Hi, Mish. Hi. How are you doing?
Thank you for having us.
Welcome to the Hot Box.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We're happy to be here. Can I say that? Yes.
Yeah. And what you're experiencing in terms of feeling hot, that's, what we want you to feel. The aromatherapy, get in touch with all of your senses
Of
from
course.
the central nervous system in terms of feeling hot, then challenging the central nervous system to feel cold, and really to give you a refreshed feeling around your body that allows you to rest, relax, and basically feel like you've got a brand new body. So, Mish, I cannot wait for you to come and try this
Honestly,
out with
I
me.
am literally looking forward to it. Nikki has been and she loved it. And I looked at your page and I literally feel invigorated just looking at the page. So I've said yes.
But the thing is, I think the key is that we have to book it weekly.
Let me just read first and then...
What I always tell people is that, listen, this service is not something that we need to sell.
Right.
It's just a service I need you to try once. And once you come and try it and you feel the invigoration, you feel the relaxation, you feel the reset to your body. And one of the cheat codes and biohacks that a lot of women seem to love is that it makes them feel as if they've hit the youth of rejuvenation.
That's all he had. That's all he had to say.
I'm not sure why he keeps on saying
No,
the
that's not-
fountain of youth,
No,
new
but
body.
no.
Is he trying to
That's
tell
all.
us
No,
something?
listen. That's all you had to say. Sold.
There you go. And absolutely, Nikki, absolutely not. Whether you're 20 years old, 16 years old, 30 years old, or what the 50, this is going to give you that renewed vigor and feel like you have a brand new.
And we all want to feel like that.
And
So-
I definitely need a brand new body.
Yeah, we want to feel like that. So before we get started, we need to hear about Tari and Senna,
For sure. Well, I've done so much talking. I'll
the
allow
magic
Senna to
duo.
Well,
Tell
we
us
know a
about it.
little bit about Senna because Senna went to the same school as our sons.
Yes,
Right,
I went to
yeah.
Hillel. That's also where both your sons went
Yes.
to. Great school, met a lot of people there. Then I went to university in Canada. I know you're also from Canada.
And Western is my alma mater.
Okay,
And
yeah.
Uncle Trevor's.
Yeah, so I went to Western University and then graduated about 2 years ago. Wasn't able to use my degree for anything because I was racing professionally in Europe at the time. And then still racing. It was when last year Tyra and I met for the first time actually, where we decided to make the hot box.
Awesome.
Cool.
Yeah, so Tyra can probably expand that a
So
little bit more.
before you go on a little bit, tell us a little bit more about your racing, because I bet you nobody knows that you're a racer. Did you guys know that he was racing? Yeah, exactly.
Fun fact, my younger son and Senna
We used
were
to
on the
race, yeah.
used to be on the track together.
Yeah, so no, I started racing. It was in my blood. My dad, my grandparent, my grandpa, my auntie, they've all been in motor racing for many years. And just growing up naturally, it was always watching my dad wanting to race, starting in go-karts like Zacho, then moving up the ranks, winning in go-karting, then going to circuit cars in Jamaica, doing well at national level, setting the lap records, winning in Jamaica, then moving to the States, Canada. I did some races in Canada when I was there for school. And then finally 2 years ago, making the big step to Europe, which is the pinnacle of motorsports, where
Wow.
yeah, it's real racing. So
Awesome.
First year was difficult, and then last year I actually won the European Championship, which was
Awesome. Congrats.
And I
Congrats,
think that
congrats.
I met Senna when he was a little boy, and I realize now who he's named after.
I was about to say the other fun fact
Yeah.
is your name. It's definitely in your blood.
So
definitely
so I
in
have
your
two
blood.
names to live after: my dad's name in Jamaica, as well as Senna, which is a Brazilian icon,
Right.
one of the world's best ever Formula One drivers. In my opinion, the best ever. So
The best ever.
yeah, so.
No bias there.
No, yeah. So two big names that I've always had a lot of pressure racing growing up because basically I was
You're-
born into it. I had to do it.
Senna
And you did
and
well.
the summer belt.
And you did well. You did well. Congrats.
Yeah, thank you.
So can we hear a little bit about Tari? Let's hear about you.
Oh, my story is not as exciting as Senna. in
Oh, no,
terms
I'm
of
sure it is.
Being a race car driver. But I worked in corporate for the last 10 years, worked with Digicel, traveled around the Caribbean doing marketing and coming up with a strategic approach for that business.
That's why you speak so well.
Yeah,
By the way.
Well, I'm the son of two lawyers also, so that
Okay.
also would speak to
Okay.
probably why I articulate the way I do. Also, when our third business partner approached me last year and, spoke about looking at different opportunities in Jamaica and looking at gaps that were in the market in terms of what customers could get. We've always been into fitness center as well and had a dream of kind of being in that space. And doing something like a gym or even one of the classes would create a lot of competition. Whereas I think in Jamaica and wanting to be successful, you want to be a facilitator. And with something like recovery, we're able to be a facilitator to gyms, to Pilates. And I've always had a vision of building brands. I enjoy building brands. I like taking nothing to something. And that's kind of Tari. Tari loves building brands, loves marketing, loves music, loves bringing people together, and loves fitness. And I think that the Hot Box has allowed us to bring
Yeah,
all that.
definitely.
Absolutely.
Fun fact: he just reminded me he's a big YouTube artist. He tried
really?
he tried back in the day
okay.
to be the next what was it?
Any one of them. The
Artists
next
in terms of DJing, in terms of singing.
singing, yes.
All right. So we
I
have
didn't
to-
know this
so we
until
have
like
to
a
come
month
back.
ago.
We're gonna
check
come back.
that one,
We're gonna come back. We're gonna come back and
I
interview
didn't
you
know
for
until
that.
a month ago when like a girl came in like, did you know Tari? You should search up Tari on YouTube, and I searched it up and
Busted,
it was
totally busted there.
hilarious. I had the best.
Multiple lives as well.
Oh, I love
living
that.
life as a musician, a producer, living
Really?
life as a corporate, and now living life as an entrepreneur.
Love that. Congrats.
Okay.
Congrats to both of you. This is
Thank
absolutely
you.
awesome.
So we're doing a book club for this year of our podcast, and one of the books that we're doing is The Year of Yes. And as we discussed before, we're really trying to say yes to everything.
Love that.
So that's why our experience will going to be here at the Hot Box.
Perfect. I think
So-
that's the perfect thing for that.
That will be
Absolutely.
exciting, right?
Absolutely.
So we're going to ask all our guests in this season the same questions. So the first question is, what was your year of yes moment?
So even though this podcast is called What the 50, I think I've had many yes moments in my years of being on this earth. I've had yes moments where I decided to leave music and go into corporate.
Okay.
That was a big yes moment for me. I had a yes moment when I chose to uproot from Jamaica and move to St. Lucia for 5 years. That was a big yes moment for me. And then circling back, even coming back, choosing to move away and come back to Jamaica and start to set up roots, that was a big yes. And one year when I chose to be completely selfless to the corporate world and choose myself, 2022, where I chose to travel around the world.
Wow.
Love that.
While, sneaking out of meetings and doing meetings from events in design. That was a big personal yes moment for me where I put myself first.
Online worked out well for you.
Online worked out very well for me, yes.
Okay, sounds good. And you, Senna?
So, I mean, this year it was difficult. Last year racing in Europe for me it was difficult. First season, new tracks. Basically, we got thrown into the ring of fire. Like it was tough. You didn't know if you're good enough. Spending a lot of money, not sure if it's worth it. This year the opportunity comes back again where you have to say yes if you're gonna do it. It was hard to say yes because you just didn't know. You didn't know where it was gonna lead you. You didn't know if you're gonna go out there and not do as well and basically embarrass yourself again. You didn't know if sponsors are going to come on board. You obviously have to commit before you get sponsors to show them what you're doing. And so saying yes this year, to racing in Europe. Well, last year to racing in Europe, it was probably one of the most difficult yeses in my life. I wanted to do it. I had a ton of different people like my dad, my uncle Chris, encouraging me to do it, telling me it's not to overthink it, and I knew I was going to do well. And I mean, yeah, I said yes on not knowing what was going to happen. Very nervous every race, being there, getting there. Very nerve-wracking. Not if you crash your car, it's a huge expense. Obviously, your life. You're in Europe. You're with none of your family. If you get hurt, you're going to a hospital by yourself. It's tough living in Europe and racing in Europe. It's tough being there by yourself. So to say yes last year, knowing that I was going to do it all on my own basically, and try and win the championship, which was the goal. I said yes at the start of the year, and it paid off. That was my best yes ever. So.
Good.
Awesome.
So
So when you say yes to something, you're giving up something else, right?
Definitely.
So when you had to say yes to racing in Europe, you're giving up the comfort of maybe Canada got comfortable.
Well,
Certainly Jamaica is your home.
You're giving up, first of all, a lot of time that you could be spending here trying to do a business like this.
Right.
Thank God I had two partners that when I was away, they could fill up,
Right.
take on what I had to do. You give up working like a corporate job. You can't be, I had to work with my dad.
Right.
Not sure. Thank God he had a company he could have let me in. Like I said, the first year was super difficult. Not to be going and just working for like a Digicel or
Right.
I have a big degree. And so yeah, to basically, so going and working with your dad, you don't want to be considered like, oh, you're just taking it easier at work.
Yeah,
You're the boss's son.
Yeah.
You're racing around the world. So I've had to do a lot of different stuff to make sure that yes was worth it. So
Yes.
like working with dad, I said to him, I want to go into sales. That way I can show you, or like anyone that wants to question what I'm doing at the company, even though I'm away for 3 months, there's a number beside it. Like
yes,
if I'm doing
there's
bad.
a proof. The proof is
So
there.
Yes.
that was when I got
Yeah.
into sales as well because of saying yes to racing, and that was one of the best things I could have ever done.
Awesome.
Getting
Wow.
into sales at Dad's office. So there was a lot of people at first like, oh, it's stupid. He's racing in Europe, wasting money. And it's been the best yes of my life. It's definitely.
And it was for you.
Exactly.
It was for
me.
you,
And yeah,
totally
so-
for you.
And where did
exactly.
you end up in the whole? How was it? What was the result?
Yeah, so last season I
You
became
won.
European
Yeah, you
champion,
won.
which was
I wanted him to say.
yeah.
So congratulations.
But you, like I
on
said,
that.
so
We
you
need
give
a
up a lot
flag.
of time,
Yes.
work. You give up a lot of work when you're racing. Your life is at risk. When
Yeah.
you're there, you're not focusing on a hot box. You're not speaking to Tyra. You're
Right,
not speaking
right,
to Pete
right.
about
You're-
how you're
Yeah.
Yeah.
you're in a whole other world. You're giving up time with your girlfriend, your
Yeah.
time with
Yeah.
your family. It's a lot you give up. It's a
Yeah.
lot.
Okay.
You
It's
give,
huge.
you give
But
up.
at the end of it now, you're looking back and saying,
And it's the best thing ever. When you
There you
finish,
go.
when you get that checker flag at the end of the season,
yes,
you're like,
not like that checker
there's
flag.
nothing like it. So
Yeah.
it's like that in racing. I'm sure
Yeah,
Zach
yeah,
was
yeah,
the same.
yeah.
You go out, you're always nervous. You can crash, you can hurt yourself, you can waste a lot of money. And then once you get that checker, it's
Checker
like a drug.
flag.
It's the best drug. I mean,
It's an unbelievable feeling.
you can't feel better than
It's
that
wor-
in your
everything
life.
you went through, everything you gave up was well
Exactly,
worth it.
it's the
God.
best feeling ever.
Awesome, yeah.
And what about you, Terry? What have you had to release to say yes?
Every time I've had to say yes or made a difficult, uncomfortable decision that's pushed me out of my comfort zone, it's been the same, right? It's time with family, time with friends, you know, learning to be very self-aware and learn to be alone and make these decisions, you know, by
Okay.
yourself. That's been a big journey in terms of, you know, moving away and living in different places, different countries, and really having to readapt, you know, learn different cultures, learn different people, learn different working styles. So it's been very interesting in terms of saying yes to things, but there's never been a moment that I've said yes, and I think similar to Senna, where it didn't pay off in the end.
Right.
And that's the beauty of pressure producing diamonds. That's the beauty of delayed gratification, which is the definition of that checkered flag, right?
For sure.
You're terrified in the beginning. You're not able to see your girlfriend because you have to be FaceTime, you're unable to meet the meetings for a business that we're trying to build. But at the same time, at the end of it all, it's all worth it. But it just teaches you that delayed gratification.
Of course.
You know, I'm listening to both of you. Sorry, Sen, I'm listening to both of you and I'm thinking, is there any way I can do like a restart button
Yeah, I know.
for my
right?
life? Because you guys are so brave.
No, it's-
You're both young and so brave. You're just taking it on.
Yeah.
This is
So-
what you want, and you're going for it at all costs. And it's gonna cost you something. You know what I mean? You're gonna be stepping out of your comfort zone, but
So-
you're still going for it.
So I remember when Tara and I first met. Well, we met here, but then had Zoom meetings discussing the business case, everything else. I mean, you're speaking with two corporate guys who have made it to the top of Digicel, which is one of the biggest companies out there. We were like brilliantly smart. You're just in these meetings,
Right.
and they're working out the business. They're doing the business case. It might not work. It's payback's not looking good. Not sure. And I'm there saying, guys, look, I just believe whatever we do, my motto in life is if you say yes to something, you just do it. And if you do it properly, I believe any business, any industry, anything, it doesn't matter what business you are, if you believe in it, it's gonna work. Which is what I said. I was saying to them, look, guys.
And that's
I love
leadership
that.
right there.
No,
Senna.
I
That's
love
leadership.
that. I love
I was
that.
saying
I love that.
I was telling you, do you not remember these meetings, Tara?
I love that. I
Maybe
love
not the way
that.
you remember them.
What? So do you not remember this?
But I love that though. I love
Yeah, no,
that though.
I would say to them, I was
love
like,
that.
guys, look, whatever I do, it's gonna work. Like we're gonna do it properly, and I think even though the business case might not be
Right.
gold,
You're gonna
And the
find,
you
you're gonna find
might-
a way.
gonna
you
find
might
a way
not
to
meet
make
the
it work.
metrics,
Right.
Yeah,
and
you-
you're not going to have to be going to the next board meeting and presenting and whatever.
so he's a
right?
numbers guy. He
Right,
tries to prove
exactly.
everything, and I'm like, tired.
I know.
Just
Stop
do it.
with that.
Just,
Let's
do
do
it.
it.
Just do it. Just do
It
it.
happens every time.
I understand that
It was
completely.
a movie moment, you know, where Senna was able to sit us down and talk us through his vision and,
Right,
and
right.
get us over the line, you know. But thankfully, the numbers were there. And
It worked out.
They did 100% support. But, you know,
Right.
some passion and belief was also a good firecracker behind it all.
Right, right. But that's what it takes though, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what it takes.
There was a time where the business case wasn't working. I think you're being sarcastic right now. So
Okay. That sounds like some inside information there.
So two other questions on this is, what's a yes that you may have regretted? Has there been any?
Well, for me personally, I would say no. I haven't had yeses that I've regretted, because I believe that everything always happens the way it's supposed to happen. I believe
Perfect.
that if you believe in anything, it's going to happen. And the same thing, if you worry about things, it's essentially praying for something bad to happen.
Okay.
So
we speak the same language. Then.
there you go, right? And
Excellent gems.
one of the things is you can't live two lives. So once you make a decision to do one, there's no point in looking at what the second route would have been. You know what I mean? And I've never believed in regret. And I think one of the questions was one of the key things to teach a 20-year-old, or key takeaway is never regret your decisions. That just move forward with it, because no matter what, the dominoes will fall into place the way they're supposed to.
Okay.
So having said that then, there are no regrets, only lessons learned.
Yes.
Right? So Senna, have you learned any lessons having taken on this? Let's look at Hotbox for now.
for sure. So coming into it, I mean, like I said, working with two corporate lions, you learn so much. I'm
Yeah.
sure they've learned a lot working with me as well, where, I mean, my family, we're not corporate at all. We do things in our own way. That's my dad's motto. You do things properly, and you don't need to be corporate to do well. You just have a plan, you focus on it, you do things the right way, you work hard, and things will come to you. So obviously now working with these guys, there's a lot more structure that I'm learning.
Right.
A lot, just, what would you say, Terry? Just working with me, like,
Well, I think lessons learned for us as a business, there's three people who are doing this for the first time, right? Three people coming from very significant different backgrounds. You know, you have Peter, who's from Ireland. He's the oldest of the group. You have myself, Jamaican, but born in London, very corporate. You have Senna, very young, impulsive, very competitive as well. And
That sounds like a great combination.
Exactly.
it's like perfect driving capacity
Yes,
when you
yes,
look at how
yes.
that triangle
Yes.
works, right? In terms of some level of structure, then you have
Yes.
certain decisions that need to be fast and don't need an Excel, right? Which is where I like to excel, no pun intended, to be able to play with the numbers. Does it make sense? Does it add up? What do we save here? What do we make here? So I think learning has been about learning other people's styles, learning to respect everybody's decisions and opinions in certain things as well. And I think across the board, all of us have been able to learn a lot from each other, whether it's not necessarily trying to think about everything in a quantitative manner. I think one of the best pieces of feedback we got from the owners of this land, which is David and Stephen Shirley, it's very much echoing Senna's sentiments, which was, Tari, a lot of the times people get caught up in business cases and numbers. But the truth is, the gut feeling is one of the best
Absolutely.
that you can go
Absolutely.
off of, right? And
Absolutely.
I think Senna,
Absolutely.
as he said, strives in kind of that aspect of believing in his gut, and that's what makes him such an amazing driver. That's what makes him so
Absolutely.
competitive.
Absolutely.
He
lives it. He literally lives it.
And the willingness to take risks as well. Again, that comes from the DNA of being a driver and an athlete.
Right.
Willingness to push the boundaries and go into things fast, and trust in yourself, trust in your gut, trust in your instinct. And then on the flip side, you have heavy due to structure, right?
Right.
Can't make a decision without really thinking it through, planning it 24 hours
Right.
ahead. And that does provide a lot of rigor to what we drive in this business
Right.
around being very revenue.
Yeah, 'cause it's a big investment.
Customer-centric.
Right, and and developing the processes as
Absolutely.
well,
You know
right?
what I am?
Right.
Is balance.
No,
you're right.
you're smack in the middle. You're smack in the middle.
Okay.
All right, all
Very
right.
structured and the very impulsive. And we tried to keep it together
That's
so
perfect.
that we have.
So maybe one of these days we'll interview Peter and hear his side of the story.
Absolutely.
As,
They-
an,
they
as,
tell
as
me-
an Irishman moving to Jamaica.
They tell me every day what I'm learning from them is like getting my MBA, like my master's is what
Practical,
is
right?
what they tell me. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
so
yeah.
I take it. I take that
Take
lightly.
all the
I think,
lessons.
Yeah, I
Take
think
all
it's
the-
But
true.
you know,
get.
I have this belief that every business should have a Gen Z on it right now,
Absolutely, yeah.
because
For
you
sure.
need that pushback, you need that fight, you need that different insight.
The
Yeah.
friction.
And
Yeah.
and that's where the diamond comes out really
Right.
nice.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know,
I love it.
One of the key lessons that I learned from the last CEO we were under, which is Stephen Murad from Digicel. When you don't have that friction, you don't get the best out of people. And I think the beauty of the three of us as a team is we're able to constantly create that friction and that pushback. And there's different thinkings because of the different generations and different
love that.
appeal, you know. So
And,
it's been
and with
phenomenal.
us too, with our podcast, because Nikki is on one side and I'm on the other side, and we're pushing and pulling each other all the time. And we know when to step back and when to move forward and when to pull and when to push. So that's what helps us too.
I'm also free to create balance for you too.
Love it.
So, as the owners of Hotbox, what would be one micro action that you would, or micro, well, how do I say it? Micro action or micro
yes. A micro yes.
that people should be doing this week?
This week,
Any suggestions?
You go on there. Micro, yes.
do something that pushes you outside of your comfort zone, and do something that makes you feel uncomfortable and scared. You know, Mel Robbins speaks about doing the 5-second countdown, right?
For
5,
sure.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Absolutely.
I would
Love
encourage
her.
anybody to attempt that. If there's something that you really believe in or you want to go for, but you are scared, you feel like it's not something that is particularly ingrained in what perception of you is, and your biggest fear is what people are going to perceive you as if you do it, then count down from 5 and just do it. And I promise you won't regret it.
And guess what? The
Okay.
key word there was micro. It doesn't have to be a big thing.
It doesn't have to
But
be
just do
exactly.
it and do it. Just do something different, and you'll be proud of yourself.
Like going in the
I
cold
did it.
plunge, right, Mish?
No, that's a big thing. That's a macro.
I
That's
think
a
your
macro.
my micro yes is for you to come and try out the
Exactly.
cold plunge
That's a
this week.
But it's gonna happen though. It's gonna happen. I have witnesses. It's gonna happen. But even if I didn't have a witness, it's for me to do it, to say I've done it. You know. So
And
I'm looking forward to that.
and it helps you do so many other things. Like when you can accomplish little stuff, like
for sure.
doing contrast therapy.
For sure.
There's people who do this to quit smoking. Like just being
Okay.
mentally challenging yourself in something like this can
Yes.
just train you to do so
Something
many other
else,
things.
absolutely.
To get comfortable in
In
the
so-
discomfort.
for sure.
Right?
Absolutely.
So we see people come here. Like I said, there's a guy who's quit smoking and he comes here every day, and he does this, and yeah, he says it helps him get over that crave. However,
That's awesome.
So he
Yeah.
comes here every day?
almost every day, yeah.
Wow.
You need more of those.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
We have quite a few, you know, people who quit coffee and this is their morning ritual in terms of what they do before
Instead
they
of
go
drinking
to
coffee.
instead of
Yeah.
coffee,
We're
you
not
know, a
gonna
lot of
do
high
that, though, right?
performers.
No,
we're not gonna do that.
But you need to come here in the morning and try it out first. You do get a long buzz, like a long, where you can sit down there after. I do it where you leave here and you feel like working. You're just so
Yeah, maybe for
dialed
our
in and-
ADHD, we need it to focus.
Yeah.
Mine,
No,
that's
but
exactly
actually, I
right.
mean, I've read about it and all the hormones and the feel-good hormones, everything just starts kicking.
And the ability to manage stress very well as well.
Yeah.
And as you said, it fits perfectly within your mantra for the year. And I think
For sure.
we're at the 4th of February now, right?
It's a good time.
It's a great time
Yeah.
to. Do you know what the average time that people fail their New Year's resolution is? Do you know what date most people move
It's
away
usually in
from it?
February, isn't it?
It's
It's like
actually-
about 6 weeks?
This is much less. It's actually January 19th.
No way.
Yeah, because
That's not good.
21 days to create a habit, and most people
That's
fall
so not-
short.
Just short.
Of it, January 19th. So I think what you guys are doing is phenomenal in terms of encouraging people, encouraging your audience to say yes, right? And a reminder now in February that don't give up on your goals. Don't give
For
up on
sure.
your New Year's resolutions, because it's very easy to do that. And January feels like 10 weeks anyway, right?
Right.
it's-
So
Feels crazy.
oftentimes you do need that reminder, so this is perfect.
And we're doing it to show our listeners that, we're not just asking you to say yes, we're doing it. We're actually going to say yes.
So do we see a snippet of you going into the cold plunge for this podcast
No.
as well?
No cameras.
So what?
Most probably, but no cameras. Go down screaming.
So what time do you open in the mornings?
So we're open Monday to Sunday, 7 a.m. to 11 p.m.
11
Oh,
p.m.
awesome.
Yes.
So
Awesome.
you take your last client
At 10
10.
p.m.
at 10 p.m. Okay.
Okay.
Do we call them clients or guests, or what's your terminology?
We call them guests.
Guests.
Yes.
Okay. So your last guest at 10.
I take our last guest at 10. And we are open from 7 a.m. As I said, we operate every hour on the hour. The
Okay.
sessions last for 50 minutes. And what it entails is doing 10 to 15 minutes in the sauna, followed by 2 to 5 minutes in the cold plunge. And you repeat that 2 to 3 times.
Okay.
And that's for the 50 minutes.
And that's for the 50 minutes. And the benefits of that is, going from the hot and cold creates, vasodilation, vasoconstriction of the blood vessels, which helps to pump fresh blood around the body. So it helps really well with blood circulation.
Circulation, yeah.
Right. It's excellent for sweating toxins out of your body. And, there's a big thing around microplastics now as well.
Oh, yes,
And
yeah.
the science has shown that with the sauna, you're helping to push out those microplastics
Really?
as well.
Okay, that's
it's
good to know.
really excellent in terms of detoxification. And then with the cold plunge, although it is challenging, the beauty about it is it teaches you to manage cortisol and stress, right?
Right.
So you sit through it. Once you get through that first minute and a half of fight or
She's
flight,
already worried about it.
right? It's a natural feeling. Your body's saying, what are you doing to me? Why are we doing this? But the minute you get over that minute and 30 seconds to the 2-minute mark, when you cross over 3 minutes, your body releases this burst of endorphins. They say 250% increase in your body of endorphins, and you come out feeling brand new. And one of the key things is the dip, the plunge, where you put your entire body underneath and you come out. And I
Kinda
tell you,
interesting.
it feels like a reset. It feels like a brand new body.
No, I'm looking forward to it. Honestly, I am. I'm mentally preparing, practicing my breathing to go in there.
I see you looking at it and everything. I feel like you look like you even want to go in today. You know what I mean? Like,
So, Senna, in terms of, I really need to know this before I
Yeah.
do it. The temperature.
Yeah, the
What
pool is-
is the temperature in the sauna?
Well, in the sauna, it's not. I mean, I prefer the sauna, but the sauna is 90 degrees Celsius, which is about 210 degrees Fahrenheit, which, it's.
I love it, though. I love the sauna.
Tyra was just saying it's about double the
natural heat of
In-
Jamaica.
Right,
the natural
right.
heat of Jamaica, and yes, it helps with so many different stuff like
Right.
menopause and etc.
We spoke about the heat. Tell us about the contrast.
So the two different pools are set at two different temperatures. One is set between 7 degrees Celsius and 10 degrees Celsius, and the mild pool, which I mean, for your first time, I would maybe maybe we'll try out in the mild first for the first round, and then the cold in the second round. But the mild pool is at 15 degrees Celsius to around 20 degrees Celsius, usually around the 15 mark.
And that 5 degrees makes a difference.
It does. You definitely
feel it.
So for new people, actually, what I like to tell them is if they even go in the cold plunge for 20 seconds, if you can bear 20 seconds in there, feeling like the most cold thing in the world, if you then get out of there and step into the mild, your body is basically like numb. If this feels like a hot tub, the
Wow.
5 degrees difference is that
Wow.
that difference that it.
This-
Yeah, you feel like this is a hot tub for the first 20 seconds, and then it starts getting cold again.
Oh boy.
But-
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to be back to try.
No, but I'm really looking forward to it.
So
Honestly,
the
I am.
beauty is though, so when you're in the sauna, you're begging,
To get out.
After 10 minutes, you're like, oh my gosh, like the cold plunge
Get me out
doesn't
of
seem too
here.
bad after all. And
You
then
look
hop
forward
in
to the
there.
cold plunge and we want to go
You
back
hop
in
into the
there.
cold plunge, and then you're like, you know what? I think the sauna is.
It's a little bit better.
And when
Yeah,
you do
yeah,
step into the sauna, I mean, the best part of my experience is after the first round of going in the cold, when you then step back into the sauna, when your body temperature is that cold, and you step into the sauna, and like the heat just hits your body. It's like, to me, it's the nicest feeling ever. It's like, it's just when you feel like clean, you just feel like it's. I want you to experience it
No,
for
I'm going
yourself.
to.
It's
I'm
a
going
great
to.
feeling. That first
And I'll
round
be
is.
sure to tell you guys.
It's like wrapping into
Everything.
warm arms.
Don't worry, I'll take the
Yeah.
pictures.
No, you're going to be in there with me.
Yep. Well, I can't take in there, but I can
Right.
take you in here.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
for sure.
No,
Pictures,
I'll
no,
take the
pictures, no
picture.
videos. No videos.
Oh, absolutely, videos. The podcast can't
I'll
come up
make
with at
sure,
least,
I'll
with
make
at
sure
least
you
60
guys are
seconds.
not here.
I was telling Tara, the next business, well, one of the greatest business ideas I had was to start a TikTok. All we need to do to go viral is set up just a camera right
Camera.
here
Yeah,
over,
oh
over the
yeah, of
plunge
course.
pool.
Oh, yeah,
And
oh, yeah.
every day you see something
Oh,
like,
yeah. Hilarious.
you see some stuff that you just you don't expect to see. I've seen
Right,
guys
right.
I've seen guys jump over the side of the pool.
Oh, my
jump.
God.
I've seen,
And that's just raw footage. That's
Raw
authentic.
footage, yeah, just them-
Totally authentic, yeah.
The best that I've seen is there's this guy swimming around in the pool, and his friend was waiting on him. It was before we opened, actually, so only the pools were here, and guys from Pickle and Chill are coming over to try it out after pickleball. And this guy, I can't remember his name. He's swimming around in the pool like it's nothing. You'd think that looking at it from the outside, you'd think, boy,
It's like a.
it's a
like a
regular
hot
pool,
tub.
and his friend is standing there with the beeper for his food, waiting on his food, and he's like, "Come on, man, let's go." And anyways, the beeper's not ringing yet, and his friend finally is like, "Just come in, man, just try it." He goes, "All right, you know what? Fine, forget it." He takes off his shirt, he puts the beeper down, and he hops in. And I promise you, this guy could do like the long jump for Jamaica. The guy. his legs reached over the entire metal bar.
Oh my God.
He hopped in and hopped out.
Hopped out. It was like instant, like immediate, just immediate in, immediate out.
Crazy.
No, you have to
Hilarious.
capture things like that.
If we could, it would be the funniest thing ever.
Yeah,
We'd get,
I'm
like,
sure,
we'd go
I'm
viral on
sure,
TikTok
I'm sure,
every day.
I'm sure.
Okay,
So we have some games for you, just to wrap up. Okay, that's for
Can
Senna.
you
That's
see
for
that
Senna.
for Senna? Do you know what that is?
Yeah, so that, can I say it?
Yeah.
Yes, that's our Motorola flip phone. So yeah, and I see those every day still because my dad's actually a licensed Motorola.
Oh,
I forgot about that.
He's a
wrong
motor.
one.
Oh, we
dealer
should have
as well
something
as-
else for you. We should have.
What's it called?
Yes. What's
Yeah,
it
what's it
called?
called? Right.
I don't motor turbo or something. I'm not sure.
No.
The flip, I don't know. I have one of those in my office.
Called a Motorola Razor.
Yeah.
Razor. Okay,
yes.
nice.
Okay.
There you go.
And for you,
one
Tari.
More. One more for Tari. Can you see it?
It looks like a backpack.
Am I supposed to know what this is?
But what's the name? That's funny. Look at the difference.
No idea. What is this?
I'm
Senna
sorry.
can tell you. Senna should be able to tell you.
Wait, can I see?
Maybe it's the glare.
You know, I'm.
It's a backpack, right?
Yes,
It's a
yes.
backpack, yeah.
But it's a particular
It's a
backpack.
particular
Yeah,
backpack.
yeah. Senna should know that.
That looks like more of a girly backpack. I'm more of like
No.
a Jansport type of guy, you know? What is it?
What is it?
Can you see it?
Not enough to tell me anything. Is it a Fortnite backpack?
Almost.
Fortnite.
But that's a different generation.
It's probably another generation. Yeah.
Gen Alpha, to be honest.
It's Gen Alpha.
Okay.
It's Gen Alpha. So we forgive
Okay.
you guys.
Okay.
Okay.
What is it?
It's spray grown. What he knows?
Oh,
Oh yeah,
It's called spray ground.
spray grown. Yeah.
Yeah, so if you go to
Okay.
school now, we see a lot of the
Oh,
younger
no,
kids
no.
with that.
Okay, so for Senna, these are some words. Do you know what BBM means?
BBM, Blackberry Messenger.
Yes. There you go.
Do you know what a mixtape is?
I mean, is it like self-explanatory? Like, is it a DJ? I'm not sure. No.
All right, do some
a
research.
mixtape is a set of different songs on a tape recorder.
Well, that's what I was
A
asking.
cassette,
Is
a
it?
cassette, a cassette.
Oh, okay, a cassette,
Literally
okay.
on a cassette. Go ahead.
Okay,
add
what
the Tari.
about dial up?
No, what do you mean by dial-up?
Wow. Okay. Dial-up was how we connected to the internet.
No, I never heard of it.
And you
from this-
literally hear it.
No, it's not the digital.
He's from digital, you know, so any kind of
No, that
internet
was
question.
You literally hear it.
Yeah.
You literally hear. You waited for that
Ask
sound.
that about dial-up.
You
Or
want-
is it when you like turn the phone and...
No, that's a
No,
rotary.
it just is
Oh,
sound.
okay.
What about burning a CD?
Yes, yes. So I
Okay.
used to go to What's New and buy CDs for like 60 Jamaican, and then
Okay, oh,
yeah,
there
you
you
could
go.
you could put it in your
Okay.
computer and install music on it.
Ah, there you go.
Keep your mind clean, but what is it to poke someone?
What is it to poke some? Is this for both of us?
No, for you.
Oh. To poke somebody?
It's probably on a it's probably on a social media platform that you don't use.
Oh, okay. Is it Skype or
No, on Facebook.
Facebook? Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
That's a throwback.
Yeah, that's not true. Nobody pokes anymore.
Yeah. No.
And do you know what MapQuest is?
Wow. Thanks, Nikki.
MapQuest. No, I'm not sure. Is that a game or is that?
It's Google Maps, but you'd have to look up the directions and then print it out on paper and drive with the paper to know the directions. It was Google Maps on paper.
There was no
No.
ways back then. All right, Tari.
My generation was going and renting. You'd have to back in the day. Well, my day, you'd have to rent
A GPS.
a GPS unit. Yeah,
GPS,
that
yeah.
was what you'd rent.
Yeah, for
MapQuest
sure.
was the cheap version of it.
Right before that,
So they
yeah.
just print a map and hand it to you.
No,
you
you'd go online and it's the same way it was a turn left here, turn right, same direction you see on Google Maps,
it's on
but you'd have to
paper.
print it, yeah.
So you literally drive with it in your hand.
That's horrible.
If you don't
So what
have.
happens when you miss a turn, then you're done.
You have to start back, come off the highway and turn back around. Or,
But thankfully to GPS, I'm still married.
So Tari, this is your turn now. You're gonna tell us what these mean, right? Riz,
to have game,
charisma, yeah,
Yeah.
charisma. The Lulu.
to be delusional.
Ooh, you're pretty good. What about girl dinners? Don't worry, I just learned about this.
Girl dinners,
Yeah, what's a girl dinner? Thanks to Nikki, I learned about
where
this.
a group of female friends go out for dinner.
No, it's just a casual dinner, just nothing like,
No, like-
tacos and
Like
and
crackers and cheese,
Yes,
or
just simple.
Oh, the girl dinner.
Girl dinner,
Yeah,
right?
nothing
right.
with proper
Like a
protein.
platter.
Right.
yeah.
Not oxtail and rice and peas.
right.
Crackers
It's
and
just
tuna.
like
Right,
or
right.
like you
No,
know
bro,
cut
tuna.
vegetables and dip.
More like jam and nice cheese.
Exactly.
And, yeah. That's a tuna.
What's a beige flag?
What's a beige,
Beige
flag?
flag.
No idea.
It means you don't raise alarms. It's just safe.
Oh,
Safe, yeah, just no alarms.
Not red.
Not red.
green.
Yeah, it's beige, it's not red.
So that's just
Neutral, I
ammo.
guess. Yeah, just neutral, I suppose.
That makes sense.
Cap.
Cap?
To be fake.
Yeah,
Lie.
yeah,
Oh,
to
cap.
lie. Yeah, cap, yeah. Yeah, so that's pretty good though.
Okay, one other thing, and then we'll have to wrap it up. Hot box myth or facts, and we might not use all of these
Okay.
in that we've been doing. So hot box myth or facts. Cold plunge is only for athletes.
Myth.
Okay.
If you hate it, it's not for you.
Myth.
Why you'll come back and love it?
Nobody hates it.
Oh, okay,
Love
okay,
that.
okay.
Love that.
You need 10 minutes in the cold to get benefits.
Myth.
Thank God.
Sauna is just sweating.
Myth.
And
Cold plunge fixes anxiety instantly.
Not instantly, but definitely helps.
Yeah,
helps.
it definitely helps. It helps you to manage your cortisol. It helps you to manage stress. It helps with anxiety. But
I actually
I've
read
actually-
that it does.
Yeah.
Interesting. I've actually seen, I've seen a lot of people who have mental, like, obviously they're
Mental health issues?
mental health issues, they're suicidal or whatever. Or I've seen a lot of people who like cut up their arms and stuff. I know that, or cut up their legs. And you see a lot of people, I don't know if there's a doctor sending them here or.
Oh,
if-
okay,
really?
But yeah, you do. I have seen a couple kids who say, yeah, they rather this pain than like
Wow.
cutting themselves basically.
Wow.
Yeah.
Moat,
But that
you
was
know?
that was interesting to me because I saw somebody and he was like, yeah, this to me the cold plunge. He was quite good at the cold plunge, and then he said it like he said
Matter of
it.
factly, like.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, it's way easier to do. It takes away the pain of like
Wow.
cutting myself, and I was like, whoa.
Wow.
That's huge.
Yeah.
No,
So
this therapy has been an outlet for a lot of people more than just physically. You know, there are a lot of people who mentally it does help them. You know, we've had, and that's why we also want to always share that this is a very safe space and place for people where they can feel vulnerable and they can feel as if they can share with our sauna host or with myself and Senna. We're here. You know, we had a lady the other day who came and I guess she was having relationship issues and she broke down crying
Wow.
out there, just being very vulnerable around wanting to put her body through this because this is an opportunity for her to actually do her reset and kind of be able to recover from what she's going through. And we have a number of stories like that, and our sauna hosts have a number of stories like that where people open up to them and they feel very vulnerable. And this is, as I say, it's more than just physical. There's a huge mental clarity. There's mental fortitude that's built out here as well. And so, again, 10 out of 10, 15
Love
out of 10
that.
recommend.
Love that.
Wow. I love that.
So there you have it, guys.
And we'll be here on March 7th with our book club. So
Sorry, I'll be here before that.
yes,
We'll be here before that.
right. We
Then
will.
we have March 7th, the big
Yeah.
event.
Yeah. So we'll be selling tickets for that.
Yeah, we will.
Selling tickets. Yeah.
So there you have it, guys. We're here live at the Hot Box. And yeah, well, you know,
It won't be live
yeah,
when.
but you know what I mean. It sounds nice to say that.
on site.
On site. And we heard about the challenges that you both faced and the goal that was set. And we look at this now and we're like, wow, this is fantastic. We love it. And it's not just about physical, it's not just something that's the thing to do, but there's so many benefits. And, you know, we're going to talk more about that. We're going to do some promotions for you because although I have not done it yet, just listening to you both.
Now you
I've
want to
looked-
do it, right?
No, I do. I looked at your IG page and I was very impressed.
And
Really,
we're
I'm proud
honestly
of
so
you.
proud of you, Senna, for like taking the plunge,
Absolutely.
no pun intended, and doing this
Absolutely.
really.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
So we really want to support you.
Yeah, for sure.
And you
for sure.
now, Terry.
Of course.
So.
Yeah. And a lot of lessons have been learned. I mean, as much as we are already at this stage in our lives, we have young sons. We're reaching out to a younger audience as well. So there are lessons from you both that they can take.
For sure.
Yeah. So we love it. And thanks for having us.
No,
Thank you.
so much.
Just make sure you say yes.
Yes, we're going to
yes,
say
yes.
yes. Yes, for sure. For
Just
sure.
want to say thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for choosing the Hot Box to
Yes.
be one of your guests. Honestly, when we saw what you were doing in W2F, the 50, we were both truly amazed and inspired ourselves as well in terms of being able to put yourselves out there, be uncomfortable, encouraging other people's and your audience to strive to do and
Yes.
showing your vulnerability and showing your discomfort. So it's phenomenal what you two are doing. And
Thank
thank you
you.
so much for choosing us. And
Thank
I
you.
really wish you the best with this.
Thank you.
podcast.
Thank you.
And we wish you both, well, and your third partner, the best as well.
Thank you very much.
All right.
The one
That's
with the
right.
rigor.
That's a wrap, guys. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of What the 50. Please show your love and encouragement by sharing, subscribing, and leaving a review wherever you're listening.
And don't forget to like and follow us on Instagram. And please join our active Facebook group at What.the50.